Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go now? Here's Mookie Betts.
The left fielder, number 3, Mookie Betts.
And a pitch. That's in there, and we're underway here in the home opener. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the righty deals. And
1-2.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout flashes the leather on the running catch. And now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one's in there, 0-1. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Did he go?
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. One down, base is empty. Well struck left field. That one back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swings through that
0-1.
0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 2.
0-2.
To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant. Diving stop at second, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55, Munetaka.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Munetaka Murakami. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one fouled off.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
No, that's a ball.
Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball board on the mound after that 1968 season. Here's a 1-2. Check.
2 balls,
no
2 strikes.
appeal. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. It's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The right fielder, Jazz.
Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut,
No balls.
though,
One
Arizona
strike.
traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. And that one fouled off.
He also became the first player from the Bahamas to play a game at shortstop in the bigs since Andre Rogers in 1967. You know, Rogers was the first big leaguer
Ball.
from the
Low.
Bahamas. Started to play shortstop for the Cubs when Ernie Banks moved to first base.
Got him swinging.
Batting second.
Now up to
The
hit
shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And that
That's the ball.
misses a ball and no
1-0.
strikes. And he
That's the
dodges
ball.
that fastball.
2 balls. No strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And fouled off. And now
2-2.
breaking
Full
ball
count.
inside. And the count's full. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's 2 away. Now batting Robinson
third.
Cano.
The second
Year in and
baseman.
year out, this guy an MVP
Robinson.
candidate. Show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for New York,
Leading off
Mookie
the
Betts.
bat, the left fielder, number 3, Mookie Betts.
And he deals. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good miss. Off
One
the
ball,
inside
one strike.
part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where it is trying to do some.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. 1 and 2. And here it comes. And that's
No,
downstairs
that's a
and
ball.
outside.
It's a good take.
2 and 2.
On the ground to third.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left center. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The shortstop.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Strike one.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of
1 ball,
when you
2 strikes.
contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there, out of here. That was a moonshot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This guy has turned into a beast. In there, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And strike 2.
0 and 2.
1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball. Strike.
That throw. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a miss.
0 and 1.
And it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Good eye
Oh.
right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just
The
kept
third
it simple,
baseman,
played
number 2,
pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Strike 1.
No balls.
Singy, this
1
guy
strike.
was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Biggio drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And at the plate for Miami,
Leading off
Jazz
for the
Chisholm
Marlins.
Jr.
The right fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch. think you said numbers fun with Taijuan Walker, originally drafted by the Mariners. His number was 44. That was his favorite number growing up. When he got traded to the Diamondbacks, that was Paul Goldschmidt's number. Switched to 99 when he moved to Toronto. Hyun-Jin Ryu at 99. So he went 00. Eventually landed with the Mets. But Mr. Met wears 00. He went back to 99. Kicks and fires. That
1 and 2.
Zone, and a count 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Here's Francisco Lindor. And that's in there for strike 1. Walker, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to face hits against. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. He's got
That's the ball.
He has a reputation of being a strike thrower, so to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The wind and the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in Miami, top of the second, and stepping in for New York, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
And the right-hander back to work.
Right.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And
No balls,
strike
2 strikes.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now here is Curtis Granderson.
0 and 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Right.
Pitch is in there. No
0
balls,
2.
2 strikes. Kicks and deals. Just
No,
off the
that's a
inside
ball.
edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Chisholm heading to the alley. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now number 8. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Man at second. And it's fouled away.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Oh and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Granderson, the runner at second with one away. One, two now.
Nope, ball
Inside,
2.
just missed.
This guy's a
2
fun
balls,
guy to
2
watch
strikes.
taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers up there. You could tell he's frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. Snap throw down to second. Trey Turner at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Zingy, how about this? From 2019
No balls,
through
1 strike.
2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Rafael Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. Trout settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. And welcome back.
Leading off
Bottom
for
half
the
of inning
Marlins,
number 2.
the
And now
center
batting,
fielder,
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Here comes the pitch. Thingy Taiwan
Ball.
Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. And the pitch. That missed
Ball.
inside.
2 and 1.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple
That's a
of
ball.
seasons, has really found it. Like the
3
way
and
that
1.
he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They're going crazy in the dugout, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. And up next for Miami, Munetaka Murakami. That one's in there, 0-1.
0 and 1.
That one's in there, 0-2 now.
So he's just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the
Batting
knees.
six, the first
And now for
baseman,
the Marlins, Lou Gehrig.
Kind of a throwback.
Gehrig.
No batting gloves.
Betts settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
batting seven,
Ricky Henderson,
The left
the next
fielder.
up for the Marlins.
Ricky Henderson.
Bounce to the left side.
Foul.
And foul ball.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Strike 2.
0 and 2.
It's Singy. Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Bounced up the middle.
Take.
Absolutely bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. He got that
designated
front
hitter,
foot down, and pitch
Randy
recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Strike 1.
Timeout.
Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch
Nope, that's off the
inside.
plate.
And that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or
1 and
run
2.
hit.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1 and 2. Anderson under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top half of the third inning, and now it's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
The right-hander back to work. Betts goes
Nope,
5 feet
that's
9
inside.
inches, 30 years old now, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Lindor
No.
in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch is inside.
And 2-2.
Chisholm Jr.
Number 2.
Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Did he go?
Check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. 2 down, nobody on. He takes a strike. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
At the plate, Munetaka
0-1.
Tommy. The 0-1.
Strike.
There for a strike. Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. Now 1-2. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going.
Two balls,
two
two strikes.
to count with 2 outs. Got him. Snap throw to first. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Craig Biggio. Walker back to work. Out to short, Lindor. Leadoff hitter going to the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
You know, it's no surprise that
outside.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team.
Whoa.
And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Up and in. 3 balls, no strikes. He was late there.
3 balls,
strike
1 strike. We got time.
Now ahead of the 3-1 pitch. Righty to the plate.
3 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3 and 2. The wide to kick the pitch. This one popped up. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
On the ground, Chisholm. Tosses to
You're
first.
out.
Lindor retired. That's the 3rd out. On to the 4th. Down the 3rd baseman, Alex Bregman.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
The pitch. And then misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And they get Bregman for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Strike 1.
Stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there. And it's 0-2. And down he goes. And a couple of quick outs. Curtis Granderson up now for the Mets.
The center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off. He was late. That just misses, and that is ball 1. And
2 and 2.
ball evens the count. Swing. Gassed it right by him. Welcome back. Now batting Robinson Cano. The pitch. Sheffield settles under it. Puts the squeeze on it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. The solo
27.
homer his first time. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. Misses.
No, that's a ball.
1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. Yes.
Slider clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1. And another ball. And a swing and a
2
miss
balls,
with the
2
slider
strikes.
in the dirt. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. pitch. And
3 balls,
filled
2
up
strikes.
3-2. Got it by him for the K. And now it's going to be Munetaka
third baseman.
Murakami. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
Murakami.
In there for strike one. Betts running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the
Leading
fifth
off the
inning.
bat.
Here's the speedy catcher, number 8.
Number 8.
Looks like he wants the signs again. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
Ow.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The batter,
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some
No
fight
balls,
against
2
this
strikes.
starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That's towards center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Mookie
The
Betts.
left fielder, number 3.
He has,
Mookie.
as they like to say, light
Betts.
tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat.
Up.
And that's in there for strike one. Singing Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes a nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
That's the ball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. At the belt and fires. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit to third. Whips it to
He's out.
first. And Betts is gone. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
bottom of the
for the
inning.
Marlins.
And now the first baseman,
The first
Lou Gehrig.
baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And here it comes. Swing and a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And here is Ricky Henderson. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Away for the
He's safe.
And there's one away. Tries to get back and save.
Now batting.
And now here's the Marlins
designated
DH,
hitter.
Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
First
That's a ball.
offering, misses the mark. Gehrig leads off first with one away. That
Ball.
one is upstairs.
2 balls,
With
no
that
strikes.
distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a
Ball.
hitter to be in.
The
3-0.
next offering misses. 3-0.
Strike.
That's
Woo.
a strike. Three-1 is on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and
catcher.
walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Biggio.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting
Number
for the
8,
Marlins.
big spot for him here.
Number 8.
There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the dirt, but kept close. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Chisholm
Ball,
to
low.
bat next, lays off for a ball. Next one
Ball,
off the
inside.
plate inside. Now 2-0. Two on, two out.
Ball
This
3.
is with the 2-0, and he's fired
3-0.
straight outside the strike zone. And
Take your
that'll
base.
load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked
Now
in.
batting. Shortstop.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco.
This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Huh.
Flips the outside corner.
No balls. 1 strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Comes up empty on
Oh,
the
2.
swing. 0-2 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Just misses
ball 1.
the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him to determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Bases loaded.
Time.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Top 6.
Leading off for the
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And he deals.
Right.
There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that's
1 and 2.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a 1-2 again. In the air, center field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Now it's the power
The batter,
speed
number
combo.
2.
Jazz
Second
Chisholm
base.
Jr. 1 for 2.
Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 25 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Swings and misses.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
We've seen some great talent come from the Bahamas, but going back to the 70s, there's only been one active player at any given time. Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-2.
and Lucius Fox changed that in 2022.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2-2. That one
Full
just
count.
misses. And he
Ball
walked
four.
him.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for the Mets, Munetaka Murakami. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Swung on, belted. And that one is off the wall. In to score from first. It's 2-1.
Clearly, he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a ball.
Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, right side. Throws to first.
Yeah, out.
And they get Bregman for the out. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
The right fielder.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Gary Sheffield.
There's a strike.
Just
No ball.
not able
One
to catch
strike.
up to that velocity.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop. Cano gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Robinson Cano.
Cano. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for New York, number 32, Aaron Luke.
The pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Strike one. And the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hey!
Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Trout just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Munetaka Murakami, next up for the Marlins.
Murakami.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
1 ball,
This guy's got
1 strike.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
The first baseman, number 4.
Luke Gehrig will hit next. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That catches the corner.
Love how vocal
No balls,
the
2
umpire
strikes
is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the call.
Squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. And now
3 balls, 2
Great
strikes.
RBI spot here. Just got to
They
stay
call
focused
time.
on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a 3-2. Gets a piece. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a pretty up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
First and second, 2 down. Ricky Henderson, the next up for the Marlins. He's a guy who does it all. Marlins making a move for pinch hitter. Curtis Granderson looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. And takes low for ball 1. And
2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. That one carrying. Gone. He sends it out here, and they lead it. It's 4-2.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So It's always impressive to me when someone goes in there and gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. In there, and it's 0-1. Up and
1-1.
He gets out of the way. The pitch. Swings through that
1-2.
for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact balls.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 8 in the box now.
No balls. 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout makes the catch. Out number 2. Here's Turner now.
Number 8.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
About to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is down low. That one ripped left field. Granderson going back some more, makes the catch up against the wall.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
up
Park,
for the Marlins,
set for the last half of the 7th.
catcher,
And here's the catcher, number 8. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. And
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch hit.
In the air, left field. Betts is on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Jazz Chisholm
Now
Jr.
right
the next
fielder,
up for the Marlins.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And
That's
that
off the
is
corner.
inside ball 1. Next off,
That's the ball.
2-0.
2 balls.
2-0
No
count,
strikes.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hey!
Strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Granderson drifts towards it, hauls it in for the out. Francisco Lindor, the next up for the Marlins.
Francisco Lindor.
Right,
One's
one.
in there, 0-1. Late that time, and
0-2.
strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their line a real
1 and 2.
opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw, it's there.
He's out.
And that's a great play. For the top of the 8th,
Leading off
now
for
at
the
the
Mets,
plate, Mookie Betts.
The left fielder, number 3, Mookie Betts.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Eric Gagne into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a
Your
name for
attention,
themselves. Late
Now
and
pitching for the
close.
Marlins.
There's not much margin for error,
Number
but at the
38.
same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 ball, no strike.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. That
Nope,
misses off
that's
the
away.
outside edge. Here comes a pitch. Flips the corner. Check
No.
swing, and he held up.
3-1.
Swing and a pop-up. And out number 1 on the grab. Now here is Francisco
The
Lindor.
shortstop.
He's already
Francisco
homered here in this one.
Lindor.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And that
1 ball,
skips into
2
the-
strikes.
The pitch. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it
Out.
himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman,
The batter,
Jazz
number
Chisholm
6,
Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. The punch is there, and he's down on bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Robinson Cano. The right-hander back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Granderson under this one. And there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning
The
on that
center
first
fielder,
pitch,
number
man. He's going to
27.
want that one back, no doubt.
Wow.
up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two. Here's the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. 1 for 3.
Murakami.
And a foul ball. Yo one. And downstairs. Got the bat going too
1 and 2.
soon. It's strike 2.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We go to the ninth. And stepping in for New York, Munetaka Murakami. Gagne measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Gagne, back to work.
Probably no surprise to you, Boog, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
And the 0-1. Good eye
Ball.
right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side. Gary
You're
takes
out.
it himself. Now 1 gone in the ninth. Here's Alex Bregman.
The batter.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Into center. Trout is there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Mets down to their final out. Gary Sheffield up now for the Mets. Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, so
1 and
many
1.
hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 balls,
That
1 strike.
is in the dirt. There's the swing.
2 and 2.
And the pitch.
Counts full.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Down to their final strike. And that is the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state, train to move for self like Tesla.
you.